Hi peeps, it's Tersse back on the old squat box once again. Yeah, I've just finished watching VD, venereal disease, but it actually stands for Vampire Diaries. To be honest with you, I thought it was quite a good series. No, to be honest with you, I have enjoyed watching it. I'm dying to know what happens next. Well, not really dying to know, but I'd like to know what happens next. But then I moved on to White Queen. Oh my God, White Queen. It's a BBC production, and I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, my fucking God, why don't the Americans, with all their fucking, huge amount of dollars to throw at these, I mean, True Blood, Vampire Diaries, all that shit, why couldn't they produce something that looks like, White Queen? I mean, BBC, they don't have that much money. Come on, they don't have that much money. But the acting, the writing, especially the writing, I mean, the words that the actors actually speak, and the way they deliver those words are just like so much better than the teen angst shit you get from, True Blood and, Vampire Diaries. I mean, what a fucking amazing series, White Queen, got to say, go there and watch it. It's absolutely brilliant. Just Google on the internet. Google White Queen. Well, not just Google White Queen, but Google free TV, BBC production on the internet, blah blah blah. White Queen, and then you'll find. I'm sure you'll find somewhere where you can see it for free, and it's absolutely fucking phantasmagorically brilliant. The acting, the camera work, the dialogue is just so much better than True Blood or Vampire Diaries, and I'm thinking, why can't the Americans, with all their money, just hire lots of British people to make brilliant TV? I mean, they spend millions of dollars on it, millions of dollars, and they end up with really shit American TV. When everybody knows that the British Broadcasting Service gives you brilliant fucking documentaries, gives you brilliant fucking drama, gives you brilliant everything. I mean, why can't you just buy the BBC shit? Because I mean, it's much better than what the Americans produce. I just don't know why you're watching fucking Duck Wars or Gold Diggers or Gold in the Ocean, or I don't know what it is you're watching, 16 Buzz talk to some inane crazy American millionaire. Who's he going to date? Who cares? We don't care where you're going to fucking date them, because fine well you're all going to come to England and France and Europe, somewhere in Europe to have your honeymoon, because us fucking Europeans are so much better than your shit you got over there in America. Because Britain and Europe, we're not really into carnival shit. We're not into people biting the heads off of chickens. I mean, that's America. We're much more sophisticated than that. We're into champagne and good clothes and, being able to walk into the Louvre, or, whatever, We just want beautiful, lovely things. And America's all about shitty fucking crass fucking gaudy loud shit, you know what I mean? Come on, you don't know that. Even you American vampires know that, you know what I mean? Anyway, White Queen, it's a must-see series, and you can get it for free on the internet. Just look up a free TV show, download, you know, and White Queen, and watch that and compare it to fucking the vampire shit of True Blood, which I really like True Blood. Vampire Diaries, which kind of, well, I watched it all the way through, but you know, it was so crass and easy to read, and I knew it was going to happen, like, you know, 5 fucking episodes later because of what had been said in my... No, but you watch the BBC, it's all... it's so much more subdued, and yet not so subdued. It's all so primitive, and it's love of the art of acting, because that's what it is. It's not about a storyline. I mean, the BBC can take a storyline that has been in existence for fucking 400 or 500 years, and they can make it brilliant, because the people who act the parts in that story act those parts brilliantly, because we have such great, brilliant fucking writers and great actors and actresses, and it's all about the whole thing come together as a thing. So watch White Queen, and then tell me what you think of that compared to the shit you see from the Vampire Diaries and True Blood, which, don't get me wrong, I actually enjoyed every single episode after, like, you know, the first 10 or 20. No, it took that again, but you watch The White Queen and the first episode, bang, you're into it. You're fucking into it. You're like, bang, I'm right there. She's defending her kids, but she's also sort of falling in love with this humongous guy with the power to wield life or death. But he's not a supernatural wielder of that power. He's a human being with the power to give life. Now that is a pure thing. That is a thing that you don't have to kid on about in True Blood or the Vampire Diaries. This is history. This is what people did. This is the people you lived your life under them. These kings and queens. White Queen, absolutely fantastic series. It is brilliant. Watch it, because that will show you the difference between the crap that, you know, we imagine might happen and the shit that actually did happen. And obviously there's a bit of, you know, journalistic license, because we don't really know what these people were thinking or doing, but we actually know what happened during that period of time, and then we can extrapolate on what they were thinking and what they were doing in order to save the lives of their children. When a new king took power, or a new lord took power and had to fight your husband, and you had to beg for the, you know, that new lord to, you know, give succour to you. You had to beg for the lives of your children as a woman, because the men went off to war and they failed a lot of the times in who they chose, what side they chose on, but the women and the kids, they're the ones who had to deal with that fallout, and I really, really feel for them. And I love how they portray it in the White Queen. It's absolutely absolutely brilliant. The way these women manipulate the men in their lives. And sometimes when you see how the men manipulate them, and unfortunately sometimes the times when no matter what you promise and try to do, your whole family gets wiped out. It's terrible, because there's always someone else on the other side of the fence, somewhere down the road, who's plotting against you. They're not actually plotting against you, they're just plotting to make their kids survive. And sometimes it needs your kids to die for their kids to live. And that must be a horrible choice for some women, but in a time when men went to war and died, and then when the victors rode up to the castle walls and says, well, we've killed your husband and your sons, and now you have to throw yourself on your knees before me and plead for your mercy. You didn't do that, man. That was it, Everyone would die if you didn't do it. So, I love that, the BBC are so good at doing this shit, without showing blood and guts, but they are so good at showing the history of mankind through that time period, I love it. I fucking love it. I love it better than True Blood or Vampire Diaries, because it's actually history. It actually happened. We're not talking about fairies and fucking vampires and whatever. We're talking about men and women and fucking murder and mayhem and war, and how we made it through that period of basically men wanting what they want and getting what they wanted by killing other men. And occasionally letting other men's families live, and occasionally deciding that a whole bloodline needed to be extinguished because they were a threat. So I'm just fucking that. I hope you will go and watch the series. White Queen. It's brilliant. Cheers.